It stands for Just Keep Swimming, 1111, for those of you that wanted to know. All right. So earlier, we just did a divine masculine reading in a third-party situationship. Came out interesting. In fact, very telling, very truth-telling, very honest. If you really want to know what's going on with your divine masculine in the third-party situation, please go here on YouTube to my channel. Just click my name and my little icon. Click it. When you get to my channel here and you're on my page, click live and then scroll down. You're going to see all my previous videos and work, and you'll be able to watch that divine masculine video. And there's several other videos before it that haven't really gotten a lot of views. I don't know if they're being seen. So while you're there, check out the other live videos. As you scroll down, every day I'm posting videos. So check on there, see what resonates for you, and let me know in the comments. I am giving away for Valentine's one of my decks. So don't forget to like and subscribe. This is one of my first mock-up decks. It was just like a trial run, and I've used it lots of times. It's got lots of energy in it, which is great for your readings. Whenever you have a card deck gifted to you, it seems to speak much louder to you than when you buy one. So anyways, that's available. And if you're looking for a private or personal reading or a service like an astrology chart consultation, I do Vedic sidereal. Please check that out. I can do that for you. I also have classes and coaching. More than anything, though, you would love a subscription from me. It gives you a lot of free readings and a lot of bonus material. So please consider subscribing. When I do live private videos for my personal subscribers on my website, you guys get to ask free questions for yourself. Free, absolutely free of charge, along with the other readings that's included. So please check that out. All right. Okay, guys, so we just read the DM. And the vibes I was getting for the DF was you're not interested in them coming back and just using you for sex or intimacy or the typical. So I see you kind of pulling away and dishing out some karma, which is them reaping what they've sown and really hurting for it, because you're going to be kind of giving yourself to someone else, or at least looking. So let's go ahead and see if that's the truth today. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me with these tarot cards. Show me the absolute truth with the divine feminine, difficulty in a third-party situationship. A lot of you guys wonder, well, why would a divine feminine be in a third-party situationship? A lot of the times is divine feminines tend to be healers, and they tend to be nurturers. True identity of feminine is to nurture and heal and love unconditionally. They also have the energy of compassion and understanding. So they take it a whole extra mile, and they end up with people that give them the excuses. I'm really hurting. I'm only here for this reason. I'm really trying to do A, B, and C, etc., etc. And the divine feminine has open ears and an open heart and really tries to welcome that person in, to be of support, assistance, of love, and hoping in return the universe will boomerang back their love and affection. But that doesn't always work. So anyways, that's why divine feminines end up in third-party situationships. But let's see what's going to go on with the divine feminine in this situation. Just so you know, I'm closing my eyes. I'm just feeling the cards and pulling out wherever it feels it needs to be pulled. I don't even know how many I'm pulling. I'm just getting information. Wow, interesting. I'm surprised because in the last reading today for the DM, we got this. We absolutely got this. And it's about progress. It's about third party, of course, 3 people in this together, working on something for 3+ years. We have the King of Cups under that and the Six of Pentacles, reciprocity. This is a little bit of karma. You know, you get what you give. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. You're respectful and loving, you get respected and loved back. All right, so we have a little bit of divine feminine energy here wanting to serve up some karma, perhaps. Let's see what other cards we have. First card out is the loudest. Ten of Swords. Divine feminine is sick and tired of being betrayed. Sick and tired of being chose last. Sick and tired of having swords stabbed in her back. Her could be a he. Keep it open here. It's an energy, not a physical body part. Okay. Anyways, the divine feminine is here really suffering. This is a lot of pain. And you know what's the worst about being betrayed and backstabbed? It always comes from someone you loved. It always comes from someone you didn't think would do it to you. So there's a lot of surprises here about the betrayal. Whew, then we have the Devil card, which is like, you know, I don't know if I'm able to let go of the betrayal. Followed by death. And the Seven of Swords. Temperance. Strength. This definitely involves a Leo. Boom, boom, third party. I knew it had to come out in a third party reading. Spirit doesn't play, guys. Spirit doesn't play with the cards, and my cards don't lie. I made this deck personally, by the way, for those of you that are interested. I have been asked lately, whose cards are these? These are my cards. Check out the website. Anyways, there is time waiting for these, by the way, but you can put your order in because it's limited. I'm not going to have an immense amount of these forever, always. It's not on Amazon or anything. It's on my website. Anyways, man, it's like, what else can you say? You're like, honestly, what else can I say? I'm tired of sneaking around. I'm tired of you saying you're going to get a divorce or you're going to leave this person, or the simple fact that you say your relationship is down the toilet and it's not good. Yet there you are, devil in the strength, helpless, out of control, staying in your karmic relationship because you have no choice, because you're tied up by kids or pets or money or materialism, like sick of it. This here is saying, I've waited for such a long time, and I've been dealing with your betrayal for such a long time. And my clock's striking. And you're just like, I'm so sick of it. You're like, I found peace, I found healing. I've tried to be positive and optimistic, total Sag energy. You're like, I tried to look at the brighter side of things. I've tried to forgive and be the bigger person, strength card. Through your third party connection, through the games you've been playing, I've tried to be positive and optimistic and hanging on. And now you're saying there's a death to the third party? It's finally over? I think the problem here is Seven of Swords. You don't believe them. I gotta write that down. That's the problem. You don't believe them. And what you're saying is, you've said this before. You've said it before. You said you were going to leave. Don't believe masculines really done with karmic. I gotta take notes because my reading gets crazy sometimes. Anyways, so you're just like, yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't believe you. Okay, so you and the universe are saying it's finally over. You're finally getting a divorce. It's done. You're having a death. I don't know. You're like, we've been doing this song and dance for so long, 3 of Pentacles. I've loved you endlessly, unconditionally for so long. And what have I gotten in return? Breadcrumbs. What have I gotten in return? The short end of the stick. The other person gets your commitment. They get the title, Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so. Or they get, this is my girlfriend. This is my boyfriend. They get the title. They get to ride around with you in your truck or your car in the front seat. You get to open and close the door for them, or you get to take them out to dinner, or you guys get to hold hands places, and, you know, everyone knows you guys are together. But me, you're like, all I've gotten? Disrespect. Disrespect. And I didn't deserve it. You're like, I didn't deserve any of it. Reciprocity. I have sown good seeds. I have been positive. I've supported you financially, perhaps, emotionally, sexually. Like, I've supported you. The devil's like, I've been here through thick and thin, and all I get from you is a bunch of phone calls, some text messages, some little communication here and there, like just breadcrumbs. That's what I get. And you're like, if I'm lucky, I'll get lucky once in a while, but that's all I get. Like, I'm tired of carrying this weight and this burden. Look at this, 10, 10, 10, a lot of 10s. You are ready for a new beginning. Honestly, you're like, I'm tired of the breadcrumbs. I don't want to carry this burden with you. It's too much for me. You're too much for me. This third party is too much for me. All I want is 10 of Pentacles. You're like, this is all I want. And maybe it's a lot, but that's what I want. You're like, I want loyalty, commitment. I want a marriage. I want a family, a legacy. I want to share a house. I want to share a business, a career, and I want to share a life. I want to be with you long term for many, many, many years.
Hi.
Hi.
So I got an update
Mm-hmm.
From 5 months ago about Fukushima.
Well, I'll look into it when I go down, okay?
They're releasing the radioactive waste in the ocean.
Oh, I heard about that too.
Yep, and that was 5 months ago. They did it.
It was wrong of them, I know, but what could they do? I don't know. That water ended up in Africa.
All of that?
That's what they're saying. And they're really upset because they don't have fish in the water and they don't have anything going on. You should look into that. That's where it's at.
I will.
All right.
And, you warn me about anything else you find out about that radioactive wastewater.
Okay.
I'm going to look more into the whole radioactive filtering system.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
I'll see you in a little bit.
See you in a bit.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. My son is studying what happened with the Fukushima plant for school. So he's doing some research. He's going to write a report on it. He's studying. And anyways, I was trying to help him with his homework with that. And he was just telling me what he learned. So sorry for the interruption. But anyways, where is I at? Okay. So you're like, no, I need the commitment. I need the title. I am no longer interested in breadcrumbs. Like maybe before this would have been okay. I think there was a place in time where you were like, I'm okay with the phone calls and I'm happy that I'm getting something. It may not be as much as the other person is getting, but I'm getting something. And that may have subdued you for a while. And it worked. And you're like, I stuck around, temperance. You're like, it worked. And we continued down this path. And I hung in there. And you probably hung in there for 3 years, maybe more or less, whatever. But you're like, I hung in there. Could have been 6 years. You're like, I hung in there. But I'm tired of it. Like, I literally don't have the energy. I'm exhausted. I literally don't have the mentality to go through this anymore. Mentally worn. You're like, I'm financially strung out because of the separation. And you know what? Bottom line, I'm sick of this. 4 of Cups, it's hopeless. I don't believe in you anymore. I don't have faith in you anymore. I don't trust you anymore. Okay, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords. I don't know what to believe, but I don't trust you. Oh, FMJL, thank you. Total disrespect. I love you, Stephanie. You're so awesome and your readings are spot on. Thank you so much. Grace to God and grace to Spirit, because honestly, he's the one that just uses me as a vessel to give you the message. So thank you so much, Spirit, for being here and delivering the truth to those that need to hear it. So under that, we have, I'm just hopeless that you're ever going to break up with this karmic once and for all. And even if it's not the karmic, you're like, I'm doubtful that you're ever going to leave your karmic cycles behind, which could be a numerous amount of things. In some cases, it's meaningless sex, you know, whatever. You're like, I just don't think you're ever going to stop. Stop being a bad guy. Stop being a bad girl. Like, I don't know if you're ever going to stop. Are you ever going to leave your marriage? Are you ever going to leave your broken relationship? Because I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of being a secret. Look at that, Book of Secrets. Page of Wands. You're like, I'm sick of being a secret lover. While the whole time you're over here committing to some whack ASS karmic, pretending to be someone you're not, wearing a mask, BSing everybody. Sapphire might be their birthstone. But you're like, I'm sick of it. 5 of Cups. I've done nothing but cry in sorrow and shame and embarrassment and rejection. My happiness is gone. You've hurt me numerous times. Yeah, sure, there's still love between us, 2 of Cups. But what does that stand for? Without commitment. All you want to do is run in and out inside of me. Or outside of me, if you're a guy. But it's like all you want to do is run in and out. You want the sex, the passion, the lust. Sometimes you want the intimacy, like a connection, but I'm sick of this. Like, you can take your King of Wands BS and shove it. A lot of people do ask me too, Steph, how is it I feel the intimacy, but my person doesn't? How is it I'm feeling the connection, but they're not? There is a scientific, biological reason why, by the way. When a female has sex, just plain sex, she releases oxytocin, which is a happy drug. It's happiness, it's bliss, it's erotic, but it's also a giving of the soul. I like to think of oxytocin as the spirit of life, the key to intimacy. Oxytocin is, I really enjoy this and I want more always. And oxytocin leads to feelings of being in love. Oxytocin feels like romance. It gives women the same feeling as being kissed and their feet being rubbed and being told I love you. So when a woman has sex, it's that oxytocin and it's like, I'm being loved. I feel romance and intimacy. And it doesn't happen just one time. It's after several times. So if a woman has sex with the same person multiple times, they will fall in love. They will fall in love. It's a given. That's why women need to refrain. Refrain. Because the dangerous situation is this. When men have sex, even if it's with the same woman multiple times. They only release testosterone. Yep, that's the lovely ooey gooey white stuff. It's just testosterone, okay? And they're releasing it. Yeah, it's spinal fluid and blah, 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 I know. But hear me out. Scientifically, biologically, they're releasing testosterone in their body. And that's more carnal. Testosterone is conquer, take, have, win. It's feeling full of ego and very masculine. So it's not love, honey. Can they release oxytocin? Yes, but they have to choose to release oxytocin. For men, it's not automatic. Their body just doesn't start releasing oxytocin. They release oxytocin when they choose to let their guard down and open up. Then once their heart is revealed and they start having like real intimacy, which is when they're able to cry in front of someone, when they're able to be cuddled by someone, when they're able to, be cooked for. Like men release oxytocin when they receive a meal, a massage, kisses, and words of affirmation and respect. That's oxytocin. In fact, the more you give a man respect as a woman, they release oxytocin. They start to fall in love with you for treating them in such a way, like a king. That's the oxytocin. So men don't just get it from intimacy, guys, like sex. They don't get it. So when you're asking, why is it that the feminine here is releasing all this oxytocin and falling in love, and the masculine is not, there's your answer. And it's science, it's logical, it's got facts to back it up, it is what it is. But that's the situation, my friends. That's the situation. So just understand, they don't want to reject you sexually. They've been rejecting you emotionally. And that's what hurts you. So I don't know what I'm talking about. You make a sound like a. That doesn't make sense either. I don't think you know what you're talking about, because you can't even write it out. So you just made a fool of yourself, making fun of somebody else, which just shined a mirror right back on you that you don't know what you're talking about. It's actually science. You can look it up. So whatever you want to deal with, you can go deal with. But that's the truth. I just don't think you like it. That's okay. I guess we can all pick and choose our truth nowadays. And if you want to be a cat, you can get a cat box and pretend to be a cat. I mean, whatever at this point. Anyways, so for the situation here, this is why the feminine is feeling so offended. It's like, I'm being rejected emotionally. And that's this Four of Cups. And you're feeling hopeless. Like, I've given everything. I've given my body. Six of Pentacles is physical. You're like, I've given my body, even though there's been a third party here. Three of Pentacles. Okay, I've given it. And I get 10 of Swords in return. Third party pain and suffering, the blood just coming down from holding this rose, holding on to this love, waiting. Seven of Swords, divorce. Like, I know you're lying. You always say this, but you never do it. You run away from the topic of divorce. You run away from the situation that you're ever going to leave this person. And yes, this is a reading about karmic cycles. For anybody that's coming in, maybe Anna, you're triggered because this isn't your situation. Read the title. Read the titles. This is a divine feminine in a situationship with a third party. That's literally the title of this video. And if this reading is not hitting a home run for you, obviously you didn't read the title. Anyways, Just putting that out there, guys. All right. So anyways, let's keep going. What do you want to say?
I'm gonna go downstairs, Mom.
Okay, honey. So what do you want to say about this? I regret ever hurting you. Finally making progress. What I'm really hearing is I regret ever being hurt by you. Because with temperance, I see you more as an angel, more as an innocent person, not as a perpetrator. So I don't think you hurt this person. You are healing your inner child because there's parts of you that are just wounded from childhood. And I know, honey, a lot of this is I feel you have some issues about rejection. And I also feel like maybe you held this person up to a high standard, like you had a great father and you thought this person was like your father, but they're not. Or you thought your DM was like, you know, whatever you dreamed up as a child and you had all these hopes and dreams, right? And you're just like, I'm finally realizing I hurt my own self too by the fact that I put you on a pedestal, perhaps, Three of Pentacles. And realizing you're not those things. And for some reason, you're like, I saw you like you were, but you weren't. I don't know. So there's a lot of disappointment. There's a lot of feeling rejected and just being hopeless here in that Four of Cups. And it's just heartbreaking. You're just like, this is so much to deal with. It's so hard. I'm trying my best. Trying my best. I will say this. Your masculine is finally coming in and saying, hey, good news. I'm getting out of that situation. Death to the third party. Like, I'm finally coming to tell you I finally left her, or it's finally over. I finally left him. Like, it's over. We're done this time. The relationship's on the toilet. You know, can I see you? And you're just like, what? Do you want to sneak away again? Do you want to keep me a secret again? You want to go hide? You want to go be worried again? I don't know. I just get the feeling that you're just not feeling great about all of this. The grass isn't greener on the other side is here. So I just feel like you're thinking, you know what? The grass isn't green. I'm not happy here. I thought that it would be okay. We could get through this. I could handle being with you in this third party situation. I can't. Could be 10 years. We have 10 pentacles. I mean, this could be years. Got 3 pentacles. Could be 6 years, whatever. You're just like, it's too much. Whatever it is, it's too much. It's too much for me. It's too much for you. It's too much for the third party. 10 of Swords, I think I want out. 10 of Wands in reverse. You haven't quite given it up yet, but you know you want to. Mentally, you're broke down. Emotionally, you're broke down. But physically here at the end, no. You're just like, no, I am not ready to like really let this go right now. All right, let's see what this person wants to say to you, Femme. What does this person want to say? I mean, because I think you might be rejecting this person. I do. And I saw that in the DM reading that you're going to be kind of dishing out some karma. You know, you might, in fact, I saw in the other reading that you were 7 of Cups looking to maybe see other people. I don't see it in this reading though. I don't know. Maybe you just want him to think that in the other reading. And maybe you really are, but it's not showing up here. I don't know. But I just feel like this is just way too much for you. So what does he want to tell you? He could be a she, but what does this person want to tell you? Bottom of the deck, I'm healing my past life trauma. I'm healing and it's painful. So a lot of excuses there. My soul yearns for you. So your masculine's like, can you cut me some slack? Can you give me a break? I'm trying to be better. I'm healing. Like he's like saying it twice. Like, I'm healing. Don't you understand? This isn't easy. This is really not easy. Yeah, I having a Q&A, guys, at the end. So it will be a lightning round. It's going to be $15 a question, and you get one card and the bottom of the deck to answer your question, plus my gift of channeling and knowing what's going on in your situation. I don't just read the cards, guys. I channel your energy. So that will be available for 15 minutes lightning round at the end of the video. I prefer Cash App, which is in the link below. But if you are international and cannot do a Cash App, please go to the website. And top left corner, there's 3 little lines. Click it and you'll see donation, and you can donate $15 or $30 or whatever. That way you can get however many questions you want answered. Thank you, markers. All right, so Q&As at the end. So let's see what's going on here. Also, ultimate subscribers or my regular subscribers, if you have a Q&A, one question, I will answer it for free at the end of this video. Little perk for being a subscriber. Again, if you're planning on spending some money today or recently, consider subscribing, because you're going to save yourself a lot of money in the long run. Not that I don't want your money, but I'm just saying you'll save yourself a lot of money and get a lot of readings done for that price if you subscribe. It's on my website. I have the ultimate, gets you the most. The regular subscription it gets you some, but not as much as the ultimate. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. What is a message to you from your DM? I want to be in union with you. Oh my God. Oh my God. We got these 2 cards. And I shuffled. You saw me. I can't believe it. I mean, I can, but I'm shocked. I didn't expect it in this reading. Oh, I just don't know what to say. Boom. I really don't know what to say. King of Cups. Your masculine could be a water sign, most likely a Scorpio, but could be Cancer or Pisces. Man. Your masculine's like, baby, I am coming home to you. Like we're going to be together. We're going to be in union, you and I, okay? I'm returning to you. Whoo, I'm returning to you. That's insane that's a message that they want to say. It's insane. It really is. Trudy, it's been so long. Hi, girl. Welcome back. Good morning, lovely fellow twins. It's 6:30 a.m. Sunday morning here. Well, happy Sunday. I'm so glad to see you, Trudy. All right. Also, what wants to be said is inner child. Separation. There is no denying that your person is 100% leaving the situation. Like, oh my God. And he's like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, this is what's happening. And again, you're like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You've said this before. I just heard a ring. It's so weird. What's really weird, the ring sounded like a text message, like a ding. But listen, my phone's on focus. No one can text me or call me. I get no alerts. It's on focus. Where am I hearing this ring from? My little son doesn't have a cell phone. My kids are in their rooms. This ring sounded like it was right here, right next to me. And it is a sign you are going to hear from your divine masculine. He is going to reach out to you. He's going to text you. And you're going to be getting some information. Oh, Karima, you got $15 in there? Okay, honey. I got you first on the list. Karima. All right, girl, I wrote you down. All right. So, I'm almost speechless, but not. We do have a lot of healing. We had the inner child here, so that's coming up twice. It's absolute that you both have some childhood issues. Big childhood issues. And this has got to get dealt with. Oh, you did 45? Okay, girl. I got you. So anyways, you're crushing it, guys. You're doing the work. Listen, Divine Feminine, I don't normally like to preach to you like this. I'm going to go out on a limb here. You're going through some trauma. Like, you are really going through some trauma, as well as them, okay? But you've been triggered, and there's something going on inside of you that feels like childhood. And it's, I'm not enough, I'm not loved, I'm rejected. And even if that's what's been happening, and I really believe it has, because 10 of Swords, this person was meant to walk into your life to trigger you, to heal your inner child, because you dealt with this by your mom or dad. It is what it is. I'm sorry. But you dealt with this before, honey. This isn't the first person in your life to do this to you. They're just not. And that's what hurts you even worse, 10 of Swords. You're like, not only have I been betrayed by my parents or by a first love or by someone, you, my twin flame, my divine soulmate, my divine masculine, you who are supposed to be here to walk this earth with me, you did it. And I didn't do anything to deserve it. This trigger that's happening is reminding you of your past. And this is why you want to run. You're just like, nope, I don't believe you. And I just, dare I say, hear me out on this, it might be true. You're not sure you're worth it. This is a deep down feeling. It's not your conscious, because I know you practice mantras. I know you're into manifestation. I know you have positive self-talk. I know you have a good self-image. This is deep down. This is the inner child, not the adult version of yourself, the child version of yourself. There's a childish version of yourself that comes out at times like these, where it says to you, I'm not worth this. It's not part of my story. Like, there's just some part of you that just feels that. It's very subconscious. It may not be a voice. It may not be words. It may just be a feeling. I want you to like kind of dive deep down and see, is that feeling there? Even if you don't speak it or voice it, is that feeling there that feeling of I'm not good enough, that feeling of I'm no good, perhaps? Were you sexually abused as a child? Because sexual abuse can lead people to feeling like they're dirty and they're unworthy of pure love. It's just a feeling that people that have been sexually abused have. They carry it. Abandonment is just a deep, deep feeling that happiness and acceptance and a happy family was not part of your story. And so there's a feeling deep inside of you, if you've dealt with abandonment, that it's just not part of your story. It may not be words or a voice, like I said, it may not be any kind of affirmation. It's just a feeling of that's not part of me. This isolation, this rejection, this distance, that's part of me. I'm comfortable with distance. I'm comfortable with rejection. I'm comfortable with living apart from this person. I'm comfortable with them not being in my space all the time. Like, I'm comfortable. And that is a deep-rooted feeling of that inner child just being all alone, no way to cope with it but by themselves. That child was like, I had to deal with abandonment by myself. So when you're an adult, you naturally pull away and you self-isolate. Yeah, that's what happens. People that are abandoned, whenever they have a problem, they distance themselves. They go be alone because that's what happens to them. That's where their mind goes. That's just their subconscious magnetism. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it any better right now. So check yourself and see if any of that resonates. All right, let's move on here. Let's get a twin flame madness. Mystic moon, twin flame shadows. Spirit, please give me a truth bomb for the divine feminine. Give me a truth bomb. Give me a truth bomb. This connection is dealt with a lot of manipulation, most likely through magic, but also maybe manipulation from someone who has their birthday in the fall. A lot of manipulation there. This relationship, truth bombs are secretive and cowardly. Your masculine has definitely been wearing a mask and living a double life. Double life. And so they've been a coward to ever admit to that. Face it, own it, admit to it, confess, just be honest with themselves. Under the manipulation is a set of pain and shocking. It would be extremely shocking to anyone to figure out that the masculine has done such betrayal and lived such a double life. People, friends, family, coworkers, they would be like, who are you, man? Or who are you, girl? Like, what? This is you? I'm shocked that you would ever do this to someone because they probably think this person is really nice. People would be shocked to learn they're such a coward and they're actually living in secret. Spirit, what do you see happening here with the divine feminine? 44 minutes when I looked up. See, 44 was a number in the masculine reading. Popped up here. That's insane. So what do we see happening? Your masculine's telling you the truth. Like, I'm healing. I'm getting out of this karmic situation, and I am returning to you. I am returning to you. Like, that's what's happening. But let's see what the universe says. Universe says temperance again. Bottom of the deck is that Knight of Swords. Again, we got that in the masculine reading. And then we got Nine of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. But look how he's looking in the mirror. See that? Reflection, temperance, and this inner reflection, Nine of Swords. This 10 of Pentacles is meditation. He's up on this rock. He's just having peace with life, feeling very grounded. Then we have the Sun. He's thinking long and hard about the Leo. There's a Leo that they're dealing with. I know it because we got it in their reading. There's definitely a third-party Leo. It's come out a lot. We also had Sag, but it's just come up so much. Then we have Three of Swords. And then we have the Emperor, again, which they had also. And then the Knight of Cups. So the storyline here is, listen, Linda, I'm reflecting right now. I'm looking within. I know what I have to do. I'm going to make that decision, 10 of Pentacles. I'm going to leave a situation that's physically comforting right now. I'm going to confront this Leo. It's going to break this Leo's heart, or I'm going to be brokenhearted in some way. But I'm going to do the right thing as an emperor, as a divine masculine. I'm not afraid anymore. I've been a coward. I've been living a double life, but I'm not afraid anymore to speak my truth. And is the Leo going to cry? Probably. Are other people going to be shocked and sad? Yes. But I'm not afraid to do it because I'm ready. I'm ready to stand up in my emperorship. I'm ready to be this DM. And I am going to come to you with an apology. Expect an apology or a love offer of some type. This is definitely in the works. It's in the plans. It's happening. You're going to get a love offer here from this person. They are planning an escape, again, from that Leo. Leo could also have Earth in their chart. Virgo, possibly, could be a cusper. Okay, could be a Cappy Sag also, but Leo, Virgo showing up. Queen of Pentacles. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, which is, I do not plan on taking this any further with this other person. I don't intend on taking it further. I have every intention to come towards you and do the right thing. I'm telling you, that Leo's going to get hurt. Or that Queen of Pentacles is going to get hurt. Whoever they've been with. Because again, in the Divine Masculine reading, and I want you to watch it, please don't miss it. It said very clearly in there, I've tried to make them happy with the Sun. I've tried everything to just be positive and be loyal and do all these good things in that relationship, and it's never enough. We're always going to fight. It's always going to end up bad. So I'm learning that lesson and leaving that lesson, okay? Like, that's what came up. And believe it or not, bottom of the deck is Six of Cups. And look at this. He's thinking about someone in the past. Thinking about those two cups. Thinking about someone he loved or she loved. Oh, look, 4 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 5. So 5 cups. Regrets, remorse, guilt, sorrow. And he's thinking long and hard back on it. So he is definitely, and he could be a she, thinking about their long-lost love. He's done being King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Look how he's looking down. His field is not what he thought it would be with her. The grass is not greener on the other side with the other person. The world, it's over. He's ready to move on. I'm telling you, it's just in the cards today. The masculine is ready to move on from the karmic. Is it worth it? Yes. Is he going to come to you with an apology? Yes. Could he be a she? Yes. But that's what's happening. And again, what I've seen from you, and I don't see a lot of you seeing somebody else, but it's an option. And I did see it in his reading. Maybe that's just his fear that you're going to go give it up to somebody else. But, you know, it came out. Let's see what else comes out for you in your expression of feelings here. How are you going to feel with this masculine coming back and professing love to you and saying that it's once and for all really over in the karmic situation? It's happened so much you don't believe him. So what do you want to say? The fact you even give me the time of day blows my mind. I think a lot of that is honestly the fact that you give this person the time of day blows your mind. Okay? It blows your mind because you're like, the fact that I've even given you time after all you've put me through shocks me. I'm working my ASS off to become the man of your dreams. And that could be you, Divine Feminine. You're trying to be the man of this person's dreams or the woman of this person's dreams. So you're like, I'm trying to look how you want me to look. I'm trying to act how you want me to act. I'm trying to be all these things for you. And then you have, I know you think I only think about sex, but it's not true. I do care about you. I just don't care. And I don't know how to share my emotions with words. You're afraid to talk to this person about how you feel. And so all you've been doing with this person is a lot of sex. And now you're worried that all they think about is that all you care about is sex. And you're like, that is not true. I love you. I want a relationship. And you're like, I think that I gave you the wrong impression. I think that I convinced you that all I wanted was sex. And you're like, I deserve way more than this. I deserve connection, commitment. I deserve so much more. And you're just like, the fact that I even give you time of day is beyond me, because you're blown away because you feel like you've dug a hole here. You might, the 10 of Wands in reverse, you might feel like you've dug your own grave. You're like, I've screwed it up. I've given this person the wrong impression. I didn't make a good impression for myself. It's a mess. You know, 4 cups, I feel like giving up. You're just like, I've ruined it in some sense. Bottom of the deck, this connection has been divinely guided, ironically. You're like, wow. Let's see what the cards want to say to you guys. Spirit, what do you see coming up in the future? What do you see coming up in the future? Spirit, what do you see happening in the near future? I know we see this Knight of Cups, but... Oh, well, we have the victim in reverse. Interesting. Someone's going to be releasing the fact that they think this is a victimhood. There's going to be a crossroads. Like, which way do I go? Who do I choose? Kind of getting released from that. Recognition of being twin flames, divine soulmates, or divine counterparts. 5th dimension work. So it's like I'm working with you in the astral. We're working together on this. And it looks like this leads to commitment. But only after compromise. Or I'm sorry, only after self-worth. I thought I saw compromise. I don't know. So this is going to lead to commitment from what Spirit says. It's a choice, though, because crossroads is a choice. You can go left or you can go right. Oh, and there's the answer. If you want to go left, you're going to be a victim. Poor you, rejected you, unloved you, unchosen you. You can choose that road, not go through with any of this, and just be the victim. Or you can go right, recognize that this is a very difficult journey, but you're a soulmate or a twin flame, and you're working together in the 5th dimension, and this is a commitment. It's a long-term commitment, and it's a commitment in a soul contract as well as this earth. And once you find that self-worth, once you feel like you're not a victim anymore, and you're worthy of recognition, you're worthy of the title, and you're worthy of their love. Once you find that, you're going to be guided on this inner journey, soul-searching, healing journey, and you're going to get a fresh start. That's what the cards say. What does Spirit want to tell you in the oracles? Let's do El Quay. I'll do an El Quay and an Alice in Wonderland. What does Spirit want to say to you about your journey here with this person? She who resists. And it's ironic because in the masculine reading, he got 7 of Wands by you, like resistant. And here we have Jocelyn, she who persists. Persistent and resistant. Interesting. Perspective defiant and persistent. Well, hello. You're just soaking wet all the time, Cadence. What's going on with you? She's gonna get a bath. What she's been up to. Anyways. All right, let's get the Alice in Wonderland. Okay. Nonsense. It's time to talk sense. I love it. So it's time to get real. Enough fantasy. Bottom of the deck. All must have prizes. Trying to please everyone. Boop, that's in reverse. We are definitely not trying to please everyone anymore. There's the end of that one. And now you're finally talking sense to yourself. I think this is your strength. You're just like, I gotta be strong, girl. I gotta be strong, boy. Like, I can't. I'm not gonna live in your fantasy. Honestly, you're like, the proof is in the pudding. If you're gonna come to me and prove to me that you want me, you're gonna have to show me. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Be a good guy. Be a good girl. Like, do something good for me. Prove to me. Make an effort. You really need to make an effort. You're like, I'm shocked that I've given you the time of day. Shocked because you've given me nothing but breadcrumbs. You've given me nothing but scraps. You've given me nothing but swords in my back. Betrayal, lies, deception, deceit. You've kept me nothing but in a painful third-party situation against my will, strength, keeping me a secret. If you really want to prove to me there's love here, then you're going to have to really go above and beyond. I want a title. I want recognition. All right, so that's what I'm going to write down. Write that down. You want a title and you want recognition. So title and recognition. I think if you got that kind of respect, that would be enough. You're just like, prove it to me. At this point, the love is there. You want the respect. That's what you want. Anyways, so you are resistant against any nonsense. You're like, don't come to me with secrets. I don't want to be a secret. I don't want to be a low, whatever secret, down and dirty secret. Not doing it. Do not come to me with lies that you're going to leave when you know you're not. Don't come to me with that. I will resist it. I only want your absolute attention. No nonsense, no excuses, no games. You got your dagger ready. You're like, come at me and find out what happens. All right. Fearless, justified, and resistant. I also feel like if they come at you in any way that's disrespectful, you're going to out them. You're going to blow up their secret, or you're going to make them pay. You're like, don't push me because I'm at my limit. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, literally at your limit. You're like, don't push me. I will say it. I will do it. I will make a mess of things, like just watch. So you're trying to maintain control. There is a bit of resentment here for sure. So her name is Audaz, I guess. She will continue to do what she must do. She holds no love for violence, but neither will she allow fear to rule her. When the call comes to fight for her rights, she will always answer. Her fierce resistance comes from a lifetime of being told what she cannot do. Adaz embraces her own voice, her own power, and her own infinite right to be herself. Her message is to fight for yourself. Resist those who would change who you are. Stand against injustice in your world, and whatever you value, you must stand up for. It is best to choose the path, and we have crossroads, the path of nonviolence, but at times you may have to use justified anger. So you're like, don't push me. Seriously, because you're like, I'm justified. If I call you out and embarrass you, I'm justified. You know, if I tell you off, I'm justified. You're like, you deserve it. You deserve it and so much more. Her message is, when the moment calls and you are justified in your anger, go ahead. Draw on your inner strength. Pull out that sword. Examine why you may be allowing things to happen simply by refusing to resist. This is not a time to allow others to walk all over you. You may also feel pressure to go along with something that you really don't want to go along with. So sorry about the disconnection there. It didn't even give me a warning. You know, usually it gets dim, and I know, you know, like, oh, it needs to be charged, or it will just say 10%, but it didn't. It just shut off on me, so yay. Anyways, where I was trying to go with this with her is you're not just going to tolerate it anymore. If the moment calls for justice, you're going to draw your sword. You're like, I'm not going to be this quiet little mouse. I'm not going to keep your dirty little secrets. If you want to offend me, just know that I'm ready to attack. And really, you're just not up for playing games anymore. I mean, it's more than that, but that's a lot of it. And this is the time that you are realizing, no way am I going to allow anyone to walk all over me. And no way am I going to let this man or woman walk all over my heart. And no way am I going to let this person take advantage of my body. So the big question here for the Divine Feminine is, am I allowing my power to be blocked by this masculine? Is my anger justified? Is it? I think it is. 1616 Tower moments. And last, are there any peaceful ways that I can resist? And I'm sure there is. There's peaceful ways. You don't have to go on the attack. You can just resist their phone calls. You can resist their sexual advances. You can resist playing games. Okay? And you're getting that whole different perspective. And with this defiant and persistent, I just feel like you are going to defy whatever this person tries to do to you. You're like, no, I'm not going to fall into it. And you're going to persistently resist what they're doing to you. So, you know, I kind of like to think about Beth in Yellowstone. I don't know if you guys like that show. Some people do, some people don't. I love it. But Beth, I mean, she was hardcore, though. I'm not saying you're like Beth, because she was, wow. We'll just say crazy. Like, she was literally crazy. But her energy was, I don't take crap from anyone. And you either love me for it or you don't, but I won't take crap from anyone. And I'll always be honest. I'm not going to keep anything from you. And so that's kind of how you are at this point. I think for a while you were the sweetest person in the whole wide world, but now, after everything you've seen, after everything you've done, you're not that person anymore. Life has changed you. Love has changed you. And so no more nonsense. You've turned into Beth from Yellowstone. And you're just slamming bottles on walls now. You're like, say something and see what happens. Watch, you know. You want to find the F out? Find out, you know. Yeah, and it's like you want to play stupid games, get stupid prizes. You don't have time for their BS. You don't have time for excuses. And you're certainly not giving them any more excuses. And quite frankly, I think you're like, time's run out. I'm not going to be nice about it anymore. You wet little cat, you're going to need a bath now. I have no idea how you've gotten wet and where you're wet. I hope it's not the toilet. I don't know what's going on with you, girl. All right. Stop getting into toilets. If that's the case. You stinky little girl. Stinky little baby girl. What? All right. Last oracle here is the no more nonsense. And it says, the queen turned crimson with fury, and after glaring at Alice for a moment like a wild beast, sounds like Beth, she began screaming, off with her head. Nonsense, said Alice, very loudly and decidedly, and all of a sudden the queen got silent. Sometimes, like Alice, you're going to surprise yourself with courage. Sometimes. When someone has been aggressive, threatening, or hurtful and unjust, you will need to stand up to them and speak to them in a very firm and strong manner, such as Alice does to the queen. Even though the queen was in power, she was overly fond of abusing her power, threatening nearly everybody, and relating to people in only one way, overbearance. This is taking place with a person or a situation in your life. And this is you standing up and calling them out on their bad behavior. And it's true because I'm calling Cadence out on her bad behavior for constantly climbing my desk, being a naughty cat. I've picked her up by the scruff 2 times and put her down, and she keeps getting up. So see, you're calling someone out. You're going to courageously stand up for yourself, and you're going to refuse to tolerate what this person has been putting you through. You will not handle it for a moment longer. Calling them out is exactly what's needed. You're courageously going to stand up for yourself when someone is behaving in a way that is truly unfair, and you're refusing to be cowering in a corner. You're pointing out this person's bad behavior, and you're not backing down from the truth. Looking someone in the eye and being very brave and strong and no longer intimidated is what you're doing. You might even surprise yourself with your power. There you go. I love it. You're not going to take their BS anymore. And you're just like, I'm tired. I mean, they've really pushed you to the extent. And if it really is over, that's great. You're just having trouble believing it. Is this person going to come to you with that Knight of Cups and apologize? It looks like they are. They're just going to have to prove it now because they've drug this out to the bitter end. It's like they could have ended this 3 months ago and you wouldn't have been so angry. But they have pushed you and pushed you and pushed you and pushed you. And you're like, every day has been too much. Every hour has been too much. You're like, this is insane. Even if they've just been pushing you the last 3 weeks, you're like, this is insane. I can't do it anymore and I won't. So anyways, oh, my little Cadence. You little sweet girl. Yes, you are. Come on, girly. No more up there. All right, so this is the time you stand up. I'm so glad. This is your fresh start. I do believe absolutely you're going to get that apology. So that's great. Remember what I said, you know, you were triggered for a reason. Let's not hate on the universe for the ways in which they do what they do. We don't know the ways of the universe. You have been guided. All right. You have been guided on this path. It's part of your purpose. It's okay. I do see a commitment in the future with you and this person. You're working on this Beth self-worth stuff, and I'm so glad you are. You needed to become Beth on this path. They recognize that. They know what they've put you through. They are going to be doing some of that mirror reflection to look at how much damage they've done, honestly. They are going to recognize this connection with you and them. So I think that's all good news. They have a choice. You have a choice. Spirit's not going to force you or them on this path. This is totally up to you guys. There's zero forcing. I'll be darn sure that Spirit's not going to be grabbing you by the back of your hair and saying, you must go down this path and you must be with this person and you must forgive them and you must do some inner reflection and you must and blah, blah, blah. That's not the Spirit's tone. And that's just not how Spirit works. He's not doing that. He's like, if you want to be there, it's because you want to be there. If you don't, it's because you don't. I don't care. It is up to you. Again, this person's going to be coming with that love offer, that apology, that I want to make things right. The Emperor is, I'm tired of running. I want to be a divine masculine and I want to stand in my glory and I want to do the right thing by you. If I have to break hearts, I'll break hearts. But I don't want to break yours anymore, okay? That time has come and gone. They know they have to have a plan to make it up to you. They're knowing they're going to have to confront that Leo, hurt that Leo, or be the Leo that needs to do what they need to do. They're calling it out. No more BS. Yeah, they're doing that inner reflection in the mirror, okay? Looking inside themselves at the damage they've caused. Temperance, temperance. Have patience, guys. They are doing the work. They are doing the work. Believe it or not, a lot of you guys don't believe it. But I'm not here to BS you. I'm here to tell you the truth. Yes, they've been a coward. You've been a secret person. They've been living a double life. They absolutely are getting separated from their karmic situation. It's in the cards. Okay? They definitely have every vision of returning to you. Every bit. They are darn well hoping that you're going to receive them back and you guys can have a union. Like, they're just like, please, I hope you don't turn me down. I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing. Remember that? I'm healing my inner child. Cadence, go. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. No. All right, so they are healing their inner child. They regret hurting you. There's love here. It's definitely going to be over with that third party. Look at that. Look at that. Just reiterating the cards, what they said. It's definitely going to be over. They're going to get the courage. They are. You've been waiting. You've been waiting for this moment. Remember what Spirit says, you know, be careful what you ask for, because you asked for help and it's coming in. Keep that in mind. Like, there is a death to this third party situation. That devil's going to be looked at straight in the eyes and told, you can go back to hell where you came from by Beth, which is you. This is so you. You're like, go back to hell where you came from. I'm done. I'm done with all of you. You're like, I'm just done. And you're like, even inspiring your masculine, you're like, listen, if you're done, prove it. Because I'm done. Like, I am so tired, so done, so sick to death of this karmic. I want her or him gone once and for all, period, or I'm out. Like, I just won't even participate in this third party anymore. This concludes the Divine Feminine reading, guys. Thank you so much for watching the General Collective. Right now, I am taking your questions. It's a Q&A. It's $15 a question. You get one card thrown out plus the bottom of the deck, which is the overall underall energy of the answer to your question. I not only just read the cards, I will channel what's going on in your situation. Okay? So as a psychic, I have more to say than just what's on the cards. But it is $15 a question. And if you have more than one question, purchase more. If you have one question, but you just want more cards, then you can pay more to get more cards. I'm accepting Cash App, which is below. The link is there. It's money symbol, let, capital L, that, capital T, SHI, you know what, capital S, go, capital G, 1111. That is the Cash App tag. And I prefer Cash App, but if you are international and or don't have a Cash App and need to donate this, please go to my website and donate there. It's top left corner, and you can take a look over there. So we have 15 minutes. Ooh, we're closing now at 77 minutes. 77 is a great omen, a great number for you. It is divine endings and divine inspiration and teaching moments. Like you are learning from the divine and you're in connection with the higher self. So that's all great. 77 is your number today, and 44 is the masculine's number. So those are the numbers today for you guys. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination, and you just keep swimming. I'm going to zoom out for a minute now to take notes and see who purchased, and I'll be right back. Anyone else that wants to purchase in the next 15 minutes, and I can't go back and check your message, just write down your questions in the comments. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, guys. I got the questions. Alrighty, so anybody else who wants one, just let me know. Go ahead and pay through Cash App. All right. Okay. So Karima, it looks like your first question is, what has Soheil's thoughts been lately? Have you been on his mind? Let's take a look. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Soheil. I really would like to know what's been on his mind lately, and if Karima has been on his mind today. What's been on his mind today? Ooh, girl. Sad though, a little bit. Gosh, you have been on his mind. Queen of Wands, this is you, girl. So he's been thinking about you, how fun you are, how he misses intimacy with you right now. He wishes he could be all up inside you right now. Like he's just looking back at pictures, sexy pictures, it looks like. He's thinking of what to write you. He's trying to get creative about it. And he misses you. 4 of Cups. He's not happy in his current situation. He's not having any kind of sexual, smexual of any kind of thing going on wherever he's at. It's just not happening. So he's thinking about you. You are his queen. You are the one he desires and wants. He's overall just not happy in his situation or in his life. He misses you. He wishes things were different. and he daydreams an awful lot about you. And I know there's been some kind of recent rejection he's given you, so he's thinking about that. He's thinking about whatever he's done to kind of make you feel bad. And he has a lot of guilt. You know, he's like, I didn't mean to make her feel bad. I think she's beautiful. I think she's attractive. I think she's wonderful. I'm fully into her, you know, but right now is not a time where I can offer her something. I also want to say that in his thoughts, he knows that you deserve more, and he's kind of taking advantage of your kindness, your kindness. He's taking advantage of your patience, and he's taking advantage of your heart. And he knows he's kind of blocking the way for anyone to come in, but he's not able to give you something either. So he's been thinking very heavily about that. So he's trying to come to terms, you know. I will say the majority of what he's thinking about today is how beautiful you are, how attracted he is to you. And I'm also getting a faint smell of perfume. So he's thinking about the smell of your perfume. And I don't know if he lives somewhere where he could feed ducks, or there's swans or geese or some kind of waterfowl of some type. But he might go on a walk and see that and think of you, water birds of some type. Or he might be seeing a Valentine's card with something like that, like swans or geese or ducks, or like, you know, flying, or something about the water and these birds. I don't know what's going on. But that comes to my mind. So I definitely think he's thinking of you. Like, he looks at this scene and he thinks of you often, probably all the time. Oh, well, if his parents live across the water, yeah, then he might very well be at their place this weekend. And he's definitely thinking about you. Anyways, happy thoughts, sexual thoughts mostly. Mostly it's how much he desires you and wants you intimately. Like, he's having fantasies. He's definitely wanting to play things out in his head. I feel like he's imagined you in some lingerie. He might be scrolling on social media. And you know how Valentine's Day, they have all these ads for lingerie. So he might be seeing these commercials or these ads and thinking, oh my gosh, she would look great in that. You know, it's that kind of thing. I think he's thinking about that. So that's what I'm sensing. You are the Queen of Wands. You are the sexy woman he wants. And yes, you've been on his mind today. And he wishes he was with you and not wherever he is. That's definitely happening. All right, so the next question is, let's see. What are his actions going to be towards you? All right, what are his actions going to be? 5 of Pentacles. Ooh, twin flames. He's not going to take any actions towards you right now. The 5 of Pentacles is, it's pain, it's despair. It's dark night of the soul. It's, I'm really going through something dark and I can't do anything but think about how difficult things are right now. He's going through a tough time, Karima. Maybe he's at work. Okay. I'm not sure, but there's stressors in his life. He's got to take care of some things that are happening, and he really just can't address coming towards you or seeking you right now. His actions right now are just trying to make right some wrongs. I feel like he wants to send you some money or send you a gift, but he knows that's not going to be enough. With the Twin Flames card, I feel like he does want to be with you. He wants to reconcile with you. He wants to be in your energy. He might even be into tying your hands with a red sash or a red ribbon. Like that might be a fantasy of his. But his actions are definitely going to be that it's not going to make you really happy. And he wants to make you happy, but he knows he can't. He kind of feels like whatever action he takes, it's never going to be enough to please you because he can't give you the ultimate of what you really want. You want him to be committed. You want him to be yours. You want that. And he's aware. He's like, I know, girl, I know you want that. I want that too, but I'm not going to be able to give it to you. Not yet. Not right now. So there's this kind of sadness. It's also him worrying about money, making sure he has enough money. He might have some kind of a material scarcity mindset right now. He might be helping somebody out with money. So helping his parents out or helping friends out or helping somebody out. He may need help financially. Maybe he's asking someone for help. I don't know. I also feel like he's taking advice from people. I think he might be asking for advice about what to do about his situation. So I think he's going to be like paying someone to give him advice. It could be a therapist. Maybe he's just going to go out with a friend or family member and say, hey, you know, I've got this really difficult situation in my life going on. I'm not happy. I'm depressed. You know, dark night of the soul. What should I do? Should I leave? Should I stay? Like, what should I do? So I do think he's getting advice. Okay. And those are the actions he's going to be taking. So next we're going to see his messages to you. What does he want to say from his heart? Let's take a look. What does Sohail want to say from his heart of hearts? Spirit, guide and direct me for Sohail. What is it he would want to tell Karima that he can't say? A message directly from Sohail to Karima. What's going on deep inside that he's not able to say? Sohail to Karima. Sohail to Karima. Oh, well, he's in a sexual feisty mood today. I'm not surprised because you got Queen of Wands. So, and you got the bondage with the red ribbon. I'm not surprised. But one thing is, be a good girl. Be a good little girl. And please your divine man. So he wants your loving girl. Like he's fantasizing about you today. He's really thinking about lingerie and tying you up. I don't want to get all in your business like that, but I'm kind of in your business. He's really fantasizing about you. And so he's like, I want you to be a good little girl. Like, so the next time he talks to you, he just wants to get his mind off of the Five of Pentacles, honey. And he wants to get right down to business because you make him feel like life is wonderful. Also, he's written entire messages to send to you, but he always ends up deleting them for his fear of intimacy. It kind of paralyzes him. He's told me about the tying up thing before. Really? That's interesting. He's definitely an alpha dominating masculine. That's for sure. And, you know, he's tried to reach you, but he's like, that's not the right thing to say. It's almost like he doesn't know the right thing to say. But, you know, a message from his heart is, listen, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm not just ignoring you. I've started to reach out, but then I realized that's stupid. I shouldn't say that. So he takes it back. And it might be that he's trying to reach you out sexually, and then he's like, that's wrong. I shouldn't do that to her. So I think he's kind of back and forth about how to communicate with you, to be honest. And that's definitely my channeling for you. He thinks you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're wonderful, and you are intimidating. Because the Queen of Wands is very intimidating. So believe me, you somehow, maybe you don't know it, but you're very intimidating. You are. And he just wants you to know that. Like, you're not an easy easy to handle. Okay, you're special, you're different, you're the Queen of Wands. He can't do things to you like that. So, anyways, that is what comes out. All right. Well, thank you so much, Karima. I look forward to doing more readings with you. That's a lovely reading. And you have a lovely day. And yes, you're on his mind, Queen of Wands. So go be your Queen of Wands little self today. All right, next is Jo Marie. You didn't leave me a message on the Cash App, but I did know you donated. So Jo Marie, are you here, girl? It's your Q&A. And is there anybody else, markers? Yes, subscribers get 1 card, as long as you're here and you're ready to ask. I feel like I should wait till Jo Marie comes, because if she's paying for a question and I don't know her question, I don't want to just waste her reading on something she didn't ask. Jo Marie, if you're watching, come back and let me know. Natural Mystic, you were on point with my energy in the collective reading with my twin flame. Oh, I want to know about my future partner, regardless if it's him or not. Okay. All right. So future partner, regardless if it's him or not. Let me write that down. Yay, Natural Mystic is here, which is my Diana. All right. Oh, Jo Marie is Moonstruck. Okay. So Moonstruck, Doja, and Diana. Okay. All right. So, all right, Moonstruck, if you're here, let me know. If not, I'm moving on right now to Doja. There you are, Moonstruck. Okay, girl. Post your question. Post it, girl. And Doja, post your question. Oh, yeah, you already did. No, you didn't. Doja, you need to post your question. I love you, Natural Mystic. I love you, girl. You're so cute. I'm so glad you're still around. You've been here for a while, and I'm just so grateful for you. I am lost, guys. I'm just trying to get the question, honey. Moonstruck, I'm waiting for you to post. Doja, I'm waiting for you to post. Diana, I got your question. Let's just start with you, Diana. They're not ready. All right, so Diana, Natural Mystic. Let's see what's going on with this future partner. Did you do, let's see. You said you paid. I was going to give you a free one anyways for being a subscriber on my website. But if you paid, I'll give you additional. I didn't see what you paid. How much did you pay? Well, how many questions? Just let me know how many questions, girl. All right, Natural Mystic. Let's see what's going on with that future partner. And it doesn't have to be multiple questions. It could just be more cards if you want that. Okay, Doja, what does Spirit want you to know in February? Okay. Spirit guide and direct me for Natural Mystic, my Diana's future. Future boo. Okay, so you get 2 then. Okay, girly? So what is Natural Mystic's future honey bun look like? TQ, you went on both and my card declined. I guess Spirit is telling me no. Oh my gosh. TQ, I'll give you a freebie, honey, today, okay? Spirit's not going to tell you no. You just get me some other time. I'm sorry that's going on for you. I got you today. All right, Spirit, what is going on with Diana's future? Boo. Ooh. So bottom of the deck, King, okay, it's an air sign. You know why? Because a second ago, I pulled Queen of Swords. It popped out, but it like slid back in. I was like, okay, whatever. And here I go again. And now the King of Swords comes out. So you're definitely going to get a love offer from an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Most likely a Libra, but I also have heavy Aquarius vibes. This person is going to give you an offer of commitment. Let's get some more information on this because you got two. Got two cards here. So let's see what else to be said about this person. This person, you know, I think this person was divorced, or he's freshly out of a relationship situation. He's definitely been hurt, as are you. Like, I know you've been hurt, but he's definitely been hurt. It's kind of raw, but he's ready for love. And I like to think of, what's his name from the originals? Him. I forget his name right now, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? And he gets with that one girl, okay, that he was totally into. And Camille, funny, I remember the girl he was talking to, but I can't remember him. His name went blank in my mind for some reason. But anyways, yeah, he definitely wanted love with Camille. And it was beautiful because he was been so hurt in his whole life. His dad was mean to him. His family was mean to him. The world was not kind to him, but he still had hope for love and art. So anyways, I think this person is a good person and smart and intelligent. He could be working in IT or some kind of technical trade, but I think it's IT, some kind of computers, things like that, like in technology. You know, I think he works with that. I could be an engineer also, but very intelligent, very smart. Okay. And someone that's ready for a second chance at life. Please show me Natural Mystic's future. Her future love. Her future love. Yeah, that came out. Look at that. You got Heartstorm. Let me see if I can, maybe it's charged up enough where I could pull it back a little bit. So yeah, he got Heartstorm, King of Swords, Lovelace and Innocence. This to me is he just wants a fresh start. This is real innocent. He may even give you a red rose. True love. Roses are red, true love. He just wants pure love. He wants to be seen not as a monster, but as a man. He wants to be on a fresh start. And he wants to come in honest. And he wants to be direct. And he's just like, this is the real thing. I'm really going to give you see, I told you I saw the Queen of Swords earlier. And look at the Tower. Oh, and the Eight of Cups. Sorry, you just got a bunch of bonuses. But it's just interesting for me for my story. This could be someone that you've already, I don't know, it could be someone that you've already broken up with. And they're coming back. It could be. Because King and Queen of Swords is a pair and is a couple. Could be a spouse. But it's divorced, it's separated, it's pain. You know, and then you got the Eight of Cups and the Tower. So it's like, we went through a little bit of hell. A little bit of hell. But now I have this offer. So either it's a new person that's been through hell before you, and they're coming in innocently with a new offer, looking for love. Or it could be the person that you've been through hell with. You have to see what resonates. I know it's this air sign. Absolutely. Keep an open mind on this and just know that that's what the future holds. That's what it holds. That's so crazy. All right. That's what you got, girl. All right. Moonstruck, make sure you post your question, girl. And Doja, let's see what the universe wants to bring you for February. Spirit, what does the universe want to bring Doja for February? Doja cell for February. Huh. Interesting. You got the Lover's card here. Oh, your TF's an engineer? That is crazy, girl. He's an air and Vedic. Boom. All right. Girl, that's crazy. Doja, look at this. Six of Swords, resolution with the Lover's card. I think you're going to get over a problem with what feels like a Gemini air sign. Like you might have had beef, a problem, an argument, somebody that was Gemini, and you guys are getting over it. You're healing old wounds. You're getting over, you're letting bygones be bygones. This is, I want to leave rocky waters for smooth ones. Somebody chooses to have a resolution and make peace. This could also be the energy of moving on. Like, I just want to move on from this situation and go out for brighter, sunnier, happier days. We've been through too much. We've been through it all. And I just want to get over this with you and I. You're important to me. I love you. You love me. We're important to each other. We need to choose peace, love, and happiness. And so honestly, I just feel like, Doja, you're going to be in good with a Gemini. And I think you guys are going to get over hard times. And that's what's going to go on in February is some kind of a peace talk, some kind of a closure, peace and closure to the pain. So I think for the month of February, you're going to get closure to a difficult situation. That's what I see for you, girl, for the month of February. Thank you. Thank you, girl. All right, let's go ahead and see Moonstruck. Okay, so you've been conflicted that Jordan is my twin flame. So I want to know if he put a spell on me. Interesting. You want to know. Spirit, Moonstruck wants to know if she's had a spell put on her because she's been conflicted about Jordan being a twin flame. Has there been magic? Magic cards, by the way, is Magician, High Priestess, the Devil card, Three of Wands, King or Queen of Wands, Well, you got a bonus. I'm going to have to take it for whatever reason. King of Swords, Two of Cups in the reverse, and unconditional love in the reverse. This doesn't feel like a positive relationship. Is Jordan a Cancerian? Somebody's a Cancerian. Some Cancerian had an ending, and they're angry about it. King of Swords. They're angry. Bitterness, anger, revenge. You may also be the one that is mentally in anguish about betrayal, some kind of betrayal or rejection in some sense, the ending of a relationship, and there might be some cloudiness. Can you just let Moonstruck know? I think she's behind, and we're doing her reading currently, and she's being read, and her comments are from previous. So someone has been feeling off, which is you. So this could very well be you. But it says someone's been feeling off between you and Jordan, okay? This is about examining your needs and motivations. Are you being honest? Are you being compassionate? Are you being supportive? Are you being loving unconditionally? Are they? Are they being supportive, compassionate, and loving unconditionally? But this is a moment to give yourself some time to reflect. Take a deep breath and try talking things out. I think that you're fooling yourself. I think you're tricking yourself. I do not think there's been a spell. This is a no. The snow is coming down. It's clear as day. No, there's not been a spell. But also, this connection with Jordan may not be a twin flame. Okay? So I'm not feeling that he is. I think this is a difficult separation. I think this is a difficult connection, but there needs to be some deep reflection here. The love that you share with Jordan is not unconditional. Twin flame vibes are unconditional. Twin flames love their person no matter what. No matter what. Even in separation, twin flames are like, that's okay. I'll see you next lifetime. I love you. Hope you have a wonderful life. You know, that's twin flames. They're not out for blood, you know? And the fact that you're questioning, is there magic? Is there a spell? No. I think that there's a connection that you're trying to figure out. You're trying to explain, what did this connection mean? And it could very well be that Jordan is hurt about the ending of a connection with you, and you are constantly on his mind. So you may be constantly thinking of him because he's still in your energy. And he may be angry about a separation or a rejection. Either way, I feel in this reading there lays to be some kind of rejection, some kind of painful, sword slashing, heart wrenching. I don't understand what happened. Things were going so well. Things were going so well. But really, Spirit's like, things weren't going well. And this isn't for you. There is, I'll give you a little bonus here. There is an earth sign going to make an offer to you. There's an earth sign, most likely Virgo, but it could be Taurus or Capricorn, that is coming up ahead down the road for you. And that's much better suited than this King of Swords. All right. So I think something was being hidden from you. Something was being hidden from you. And you need to reflect on what that is. Let your intuition tell you, because this is cold. It's just cold. You're going to be left hurt, but there will be understanding given to you. You may even get communication that you may not like, but the truth hurts. You may get some communication to give you information. Get prepared. That information is useful, and you need to be strong. You may even get information that he's with somebody else, or he was talking to somebody else. But like I said, there's an earth sign that's going to give you an offer. Okay, so this Jordan's not, I'm not feeling good vibes about this Jordan. Okay, and that's what I have for you, Moonstruck. Okay, so I'm reading your comments here now. You're welcome, girl. He ghosted you. Oh my gosh. He did not put a spell on you. No, he didn't. We got into a small misunderstanding that turned into a separation. Yeah, I could see that with the King of Swords. There is a Virgo in your life. Okay, good. So that person may be definitely coming to bring you something much better than what Jordan had planned. But that's what I see for you. Okay. I love you, girl. Thank you so much. All right, Transformation Queen. Girl, what is your question? What is your question, girl? Let's get your Q&A. Did someone do spell work to break up me and Josh? We was doing so great stuff, and out of nowhere, weird stuff started happening. Ooh, okay. See what's going on. You and Josh. All right, Spirit, tell me, is TQ and Josh under some kind of spell work? Has there been spell work done? Please tell me through the cards. Okay. 10 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Girl, there's been, let me see. There's been no spell work, just a huge misunderstanding for you. 10 of Swords, Hanged Man, 6 of Cups, girl. In reverse. Somebody from the past has creeped up. I don't know who this is. It does give relationship vibes. I don't know if it's someone from your past or his past, but somebody from the past creeped up. They didn't like what they saw. There's like a secret rendezvous that went on. I don't know what went on in the rendezvous, but there's some kind of, you know, I got in touch with somebody in the past. Oh, it could be his baby's mom. 10 of Cups, the baby. That it could be. It could very well be. But also this card stands that he was very happy with you. And you were very happy with him. There is love between you and Josh. It feels really good. It feels like good soulmate vibes. Like you and Josh, definitely good here. But definitely this past person creeped up to like throw a wrench in it. I just want to give one example of what happened to me, kind of like this. I was dating this guy, and we'd been dating for like 3 months, 4 months. We got really serious, and he was really good to my kids. And his ex-wife, who he had been divorced from for like 2 years, saw a post that he posted on his Facebook, a picture with my daughter and son and I. And she was so happy with him in the picture of my daughter. And he was really happy. And we were all happy. We were going to the mountains in his truck. And it was a good day. He posts that, and I was so happy. Our relationship was going great. He posted it on his Facebook, which was huge for me. And I was like, I'm so glad someone's just being honest, being real, bragging about our relationship and my kids. Like, what a great guy. I was just really falling for him. His ex-wife texts him a message and comments this huge guilt trip. Like, how dare you embarrass me and your kids? You're not around your children, but you're going to be around another woman and her children? And the messed up part was she took his kids from him. She moved those kids to California and left him. So what, was he just supposed to stop living? And she made him have a huge guilt trip about being with me and posting it and whatever. And he took it down. And then he told me what happened. He's like, she freaked out. I don't want any problems with her and my kids. I do want to see my kids. And I was like, that's okay, I understand. But anyways, that's kind of not the, you don't have kids, so it's not the same situation, but I can see how someone from the past can pop up. She only, thank you.
Yep. And also, when I went to go get the money, she told me to remind me that there's no rocks in it or something.
Okay.
She was very specific, and I don't know what that meant, but she said you would know what it means.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyways, like I said, TQ, sometimes you could be really happy and in love. I know we were, but the ex just pops up. Look, the children are involved here, which twice. I feel like, yes, TQ could very well be his baby's mom. Really, I do feel that way. And just came in to confuse him. Hangman in reverse. Like he's just like, there's some kind of guilt trip or she's playing games. Stuff like that. She told him after he posted on my Facebook, get the heck out of here, that my story totally resonated with yours. She told him after he posted on my Facebook, his daughter has his daughter has her first boyfriend. Okay. And then he was acting weird. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Yeah, something weird happened. They may even be talking in code. I kind of get the feeling in code it means, oh, so you got a new girlfriend? I'm about to get a new boyfriend. It's code. Like it could be code. And then he's acting kind of weird about that. My kid's father way back in the day asked me, hey, when you text me, because he was with somebody else at the time, he was like, and you're acting like it's my kid texting me. Instead of calling me dad, like his kid usually calls him dad, call him daddy. And he'll know it's from me. I don't know if it was dad or daddy, vice versa. I don't know which one it was. But there was some kind of code, like it was either dad or daddy. And I had a specific one. So I could message him what I wanted under the code word of dad or daddy, whatever it was. And then the other person wouldn't know, you know? So it was just weird. I don't know. Like there's some weird baby's mom, baby's dad dramas, guys. Like just so weird. Oh, she's engaged. She left him for the man that she is now. Okay. Well, yeah, she could be playing with his emotions. To add to that other story of the girl that came back and stirred crap up with the person I was dating with the guilt trip on Facebook, she literally was engaged to some other guy during that whole time. She's busting his BA double hockey sticks publicly and over his phone while the whole time she's got a fiance. And he still is messed with that person by today. Just saying, I don't know if that helps, but it doesn't matter if she's taken or not. She could just be doing that to still get under his skin. I felt they used the girls to communicate with each other. Yeah, it could very well be. And she's hiding it from her fiance as well. Yep, they could be playing games, girl. It's a very big confusion. It's a misunderstanding. You know, when the hanged man's in reverse, it's like we don't have clarity. We got to figure it out. I know you're trying to figure it out, but he also doesn't have clarity, and he needs to figure it out. So I think he's unclear, and he's not looking back at his past correctly. He's not seeing his past for what it really was. I told him sometimes you could come back to keep you unhappy. Yeah, your past could come back to keep you unhappy. Yeah. We got to stop looking back, talking about the past, apologizing for the past, looking, you know, just sometimes we just got to stop living there and get in the now. I do think his past was brought up and there's some kind of guilt there. I just think that's what's happened. I think that's why he got a little bit weird with you. I do think he loves you, 10 of Cups. I do think there's a beautiful connection there for you guys. I think it's a happy connection, and I think it will get better. I think there's just got to be some clarity had here for him. But that's what I see, girl. That's what I think happened. All right. I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and go. Remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. All right. One reading doesn't mean the end of the world. It's more to come. I love you so much. And again, if you're looking for something personal, my website's below. If you want to say thank you for anything, the description is also having links for Cash App or the donations. Please, more than anything, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I want to see you back here. And I am doing a drawing for a free deck. and a free reading. So please make sure you're subscribed for that so I can do the drawing. All right, girl. I love you. Ooh, TQ. With that little bit of information you gave me, he packed all his stuff and left. I get the feeling somebody from the past might have popped up on him and they didn't know he was living with you. And he didn't want them to know that he was living with you. And it could be that baby's mom. Maybe she didn't realize he was living with you. I don't know. Maybe she was going to keep the girls away if he was living with you. I don't know. But it could also be that he might have discovered something about you and your past. If he was living with you, he might have been snooping around and got mad about something. So that's something else to think about. But more so than anything, I just feel like there's confusion on his end. He doesn't know what to do, and he's trying to figure it out. But the simple fact that he told me he packed up and left without any reason, he's getting busted. He's been busted about living with you. That's what I feel. Again, I have to compare my situation with yours. A long, long time ago, another situation, same thing happened. We were dating for like a couple months. He was staying with me. And an ex came back from Texas that I didn't even know he was involved with. Like, he never even told me about her. She'd been gone for months because he'd been staying with me for months. But she pops up at his old place, and he packed up his stuff and left. I didn't even know. Like, I came back from work one day. Where is he? No explanation, no note, no phone call, no voicemail. I was like, that's weird. So I went over to his place, and that's when I found out she was there. And I just freaked out. I was like, wow, this is BS. I'm out of here. So anyways, I don't know. I don't know if that can help your situation, but yeah, if he said his girls are way more important to him than any woman, something might have happened. Maybe his girls got mad. I don't know. I think she might have said she's not going to let her girls go over with him if he's going to be living with you. She might have had some kind of beef with you, some kind of opinion about you. She has no right to feel that way. You're a great woman. She should be lucky he ended up with somebody like you. That's not cool. TQ, if he left for his girls, I understand. It doesn't matter. He shouldn't have done that. He needs to stand up for his woman. You're a great girl. You're a great catch. And that woman should be considering herself very lucky that he found a good woman like you to be with. So she's a fool. But that's what I got for you today, girl. I love you so much. Pray on it. Meditate on it. It's going to be all right. I know it. I love you, girly. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? All right, guys. I love you. Just keep swimming. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye, Markers. Thanks for everything. Bye, Peaches. Oh, Peaches. You get a question. Hold on. The subscribers, you weren't here earlier, girl, but the subscribers get one question as your bonus for being a subscriber. So please ask a question. I gave it to all the subscribers today, so you guys can get one of these questions. Peaches, do you have one? You're welcome, Doja. I love you, Queen. Oh, I just want to know what happens this month. Okay. All right, let's see. So as an ultimate subscriber, you get 2 cards and 2 bottoms of the deck. Bonus, Page of Swords. All right. As a regular subscriber, you get 1 card. Okay. So that's the difference for you guys. All right. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Please give me a message for Peaches. What's going to be going on this month? For Cherie, what's going to be going on this month? Please Please show me what's going to be going on this month. Ooh. Divorce. Whew. It looks like your person is not having a very happy, this is reversed by the way, not having a very happy reconciliation. There's a severance of some kind of commitment. Absolutely. And this person is not happy with the results. Karima, yeah, you can ask 2 more questions if you like. Peaches, this person is going to have a divorce, a separation, a breakup. It is ending. And you know what? Right now, he's just going to be focused on making that money with that King of Pentacles. He's just going to get back to work. He's going to throw himself into his job. He feels shunned by you, and he feels shunned by his other person. He is being kicked to the curb. And he's not even taking the time to resolve these issues. He's not even taking the time. He's afraid to even face it. He's just going to deal with work. He's going to avoid this. Yeah, strength. He's holding back. You may not know about this, Peaches, but let me tell you, he's ending things with that karmic situation. And to be honest, I think he's mad about it. She might be ending things with him. Their marriage or relationship is over. It's down the toilet. They had a fight recently, and for the month of February, he's going to be working really hard. He doesn't understand how it got to this place, but honey, it got to this place. And he's not going to be able to come back from this. So I don't know if that's just between you and him or him and the other person, but I feel like it's both. I feel like he's just not able to get back to where he was. He wanted this friends with benefits with you, and that's not going to be happening. It's not in February. It's not going to be happening. And he wanted commitment and this and that with her, and she's like, that's not going to be happening. I even think she might even know about you. There might be some kind of an explosion that she knows about you, or she just knows that he's been unfaithful. But something blew up or is going to blow up, and I don't think you're going to be playing games with him anymore. And I really don't think she is either. So I feel sorry for your guy. Not really. I don't feel sorry for him. He deserves it, but that's what's going on. All right. Yeah, Karima, you got 2 more questions, girl. Hi, Moon Angel. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, Moon. 1 bonus card for being a subscriber on my YouTube channel. Because Peaches got 2 plus a bonus for being a subscriber on the YouTube, and you get 1 for being a subscriber on my YouTube. Just 1 card though, no bottom. You got the King of Swords. So you know what, Moon Angel, you're about to be connecting with an air sign. I see that there's a relationship forming here with this air sign. So most likely a Libra, all right? Expect him to reach out to you, contact you. You're going to be communicating with this air sign in the month of February. He wants to get things settled. He wants to communicate. I feel like there's a new love growing here that could lead to marriage. That's what I feel. Okay. Very Ace of Cups kind of feelings. Just wanted to give you that, Moon. Thank you so much for being here. Alrighty. And Karima, what is your other 2 questions? Kitty? Oh, darn kitty. Karima, you post your questions. I gotta grab my cat. What are you doing? Are you playing with shingles through the door? You are, you little fat nugget. All right, I'm back. My little happy says hello. Don't you? You're wet too. I don't know why you guys keep getting wet. You're going to get a bath. You're going to get a wash rag bath. Look. Happy says hello. Hello, everybody. I'm a happy cat. And they call me Happy. Happy. Okay. I love you, Haps. Ooh, you scared me, Mama. Karima's not back? Yeah, I guess she's not back yet. You love the kitties? Let me show you my kitties. While I wait for Karima. Look at my handsome boy. Wait. Look at this handsome skunk. Look at you. Handsome, and he's got a goatee. Yeah, you're handsome. I know it. Look at his handsomeness. He's a handsome boy. Look at your beans. Look at his little beans. Look at his little beans. Yeah. He's trying to communicate with Jingles in the other door. Aren't you, cat? You're trying to communicate. Yeah, Chimdar. Yeah, Chimdar. Oh, you're so soft and so good. I'm going to be announcing those this weekend. I have to do pen and paper first and kind of map it all out and go through my website and make sure I have the right stuff that I feel called to do for the Valentine's special. So I need a little moment on that. But I will let you guys know this weekend. Look at this skunk. Look at this big sweet boy. Yeah, Timar. Yeah, Timar. Yeah, Timar. Okay, Karima, let me know your questions, girl. Oh, Hims likes that. Yes, Hims does. Hims likes it. Hims likes it. Oh, Hims likes it. Okay. Ooh, I could just eat you alive. Okay. So much loves. All right. Yes, the candle ceremony. We need to do that. I'm going to write that down before I forget. I did literally forget, girl. You just reminded me. Candle ceremony. We have to do it on a proper day. So it needs to be right with the new moon or the full moon. It's got to be on a proper day. All right. More channeled messages from his heart for 2 donations. Okay, girl. I like it. I like your style. Yes, I love channeling messages from people. That is so good. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, so here, let's channel these messages. Channel. Let's see, what am I going to use? Okay, I want to use 1 tarot. And I want to use... Nope. Yeah, I want to use the Twin Flame Soulmates. Okay. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Soheil. What would you want to say from your heart? Soheil, please connect with me and speak from your heart of hearts what you want to say to Karima. So bottom of the deck there is unconditional love. I love you no matter what, through everything, through anything. He's completely into you, girl. And with that Queen of Wands, my God, he's completely into you, like, and just more than infatuated. This is like really into you, like mind, heart, soul. You guys have a really good connection. Yes, it's intimate, a lot of it, but there's this depth to it. Sohail, what do you want to say to Karima from your soul, deep, deep down? Deep, deep down. Can't talk today. Deep, deep down from your soul. What do you want to say to Karima, Sohail? One word that I'm hearing is, I'm trying to get through. I'm trying to get through. So we have shocking, I'm trying to get through. Could be I'm trying to get through to you. I'm trying to get a moment to get through to you. Those words are sticking in my mind. I'm trying to get through. Maybe he's trying to get through something over there, but he's just like, hold on, I'm trying to get through. Like he's trying to figure it out. Sohail, what do you want to say to Karima, please? Okay, I changed my deck. I changed my mind on this deck, but I stopped shuffling, and this is what's at the bottom, and you can have that one. But I feel like I need to pull this one. We have, you're my other half. I know that you are. You left a piece of you in my heart and I within yours. So there's that connection. He's like, I really feel it. Okay. So he's like, we're close. We're definitely soulmates, if not even twin flames. Like we're very close. I feel you. Nope, I feel like this is it. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you are my queen. See? And you came up earlier as the Queen of Wands. So he wants you to know, listen, you're my queen, okay? You. There's no one else above you. Don't think that the other person is above you in any way. You're not. I love you. He actually sees he wants to have a family with you also. I think he might want to have children with you, or he's at least thought about having children with you. 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, he's sad because he's thought about a family with you. It's crossed his mind and it's not happening, and he's sad. And he loves you so much. And he's like, I want to be with you. And there's one message: when I'm with them, just know that I'm thinking about you. And I'm trying to come out of this. Like, I'm trying to come out of this. Then we have secondary. He knows that he's put you second. He doesn't like that you feel that way. And that's what's shocking, is by putting you second. And that's very painful. And that's very, very hurtful. So he's like, I know that you're suffering because of that. And I'm so sorry that you've been put into this place. And I know that it's shocking for you to have to deal with that. It's also shocking for him to know that you're even putting up with it. My soul yearns for you. So this is really, when I'm with them, I'm thinking about you. That's what this is. You know, I'm off, dazing off, looking across. Remember we thought he was looking across the water? Look, she's looking across the water. He's definitely been doing that. And he's just like, listen, I've wanted you for so long. And I find you, and now we can't be together right now. And you're so important to me. You're everything to me. And just know that, you know, no matter where I'm at, when I'm with them, I'm thinking about you, and I love you unconditionally. He's shocked, honestly. I think the biggest message from him is he's shocked that you're even putting up with any of this. And because you've donated me for 2 days in a row, I want to thank you, Karima, so much. My thank you, I want to give you a bonus card. Thank you so much for your multiple donations. I do appreciate it, and I really need it at this time. You have no idea. My son needs dental work done, and I've been trying to put money away for that. It's a lot of money, and I'm not anywhere close. But I'm really grateful, and you are just a blessing, and I want to say thank you for that. So really, truly, I do. So let's get a message for your love situation. What does Spirit want to say about this love situation? It takes courage to get out of your comfort zone, but doing so will lead you to opportunities you've always dreamt about. So I want you to think about, what is your comfort zone? Maybe you're already getting out of it. Maybe you are getting out of your comfort zone right now with all of this. Either way, if you stretch the limits, if you do things you've never done, I think you're going to get results that you really want. And just remember, the old is gone. The old relationships, the old triggers, the old everything is ending. And you are entering into a new era. And this is Rahu. So look at your north node. If you haven't checked your Vedic sidereal chart, please go to Google and look up Vaults of the Heavens, Lahiri Ayanamsha, AYA when you spell it. Put your time of birth, your location, your date, all that. Look up your Rahu. It's RA, it's the north node. And you want to see what is that in, because this is like, this person is part of your fate. Now, right now, Rahu is in Pisces, per Vedic sidereal. So there's something happening for you in the sign of Pisces because Rahu's there. So look where your Pisces is on your chart, like what house. And just know that that particular house is being activated by Rahu. And there's some kind of karma you have with him. And getting the courage to get out of your comfort zone is Rahu all the way. Because if you think about Rahu and Ketu, Ketu, the south node of the moon, is the castle inside the walls, the protected walls where the castle is nice and safe. And the only way in is through that drawbridge. That's Ketu, everything you know well. And then Rahu is out there in the forest, the unexplored, the unprotected, the wilderness, the wild. And it's dark and it's smoky and you don't know what's in front of you. It's kind of scary. And so you could be ambushed at any time. So there's a lot of fear with Rahu. So just know that right now it takes some courage for you to be here in this moment, to be out of your comfort zone and be dealing with this. And just know that you're doing some kind of karmic work in your chart. There's something to learn here. There's something to grow from here. And if you want more readings, we can get more into all that karma for you. But just know for yourself right now that whatever path you're on, there's a reason and a purpose. And this wasn't an accident. There's definitely a soul connection here, because both times we have you're my other half, and then we have my soul yearns for you. So there's this beautiful soulmate bond with you and him, I will say. He's very surprised, though, that you're even still around. Tell you what. Thank you, Karima. That is the end of your reading. I love you guys. And yeah, check out your chart, see what's going on there. But yeah, he just really wants you to know that when he's with them, he's thinking about you. That's like his biggest message. And that he does love you very much. And he knows that he's put you second, and it does bother him. He knows it bothers you. All right. Well, I love you, Karima. I love you, Peaches. I love you, Markers. Bye, guys. Sweet dreams. Actually, it's not night. I'm just losing my flippin' marbles. I usually work at night, so all of a sudden, I just put myself there into sweet dream mode. I didn't mean to say that. Have a good day is what I mean. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys later. Oh, it's been a good one. I love you guys. Bye.